What a cool
Yeah,
canyon
it's
thing.
awesome.
So I got out from under the hook.
Oh, yeah.
I think we can... Sorry. Who is the rigging expert in the van right now that knows the situation of the winch wire most of all? Are you familiar with it? Is it a back row thing?
I've got a good idea.
Is that Nico?
Yep.
Hello, Nico. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing swell. I would like to know what we're dealing with. We got 12 meter separation with sonardine beacon to hook. What else
Yep.
are we working with?
So the very bottom is the pink hook. And then 7 meters up is where clump weight is attached. And that should, and the swivel, and then the clump weight probably hangs down like a meter below that. So hook, and then 5 to 6 meters above that, a clump weight. Same as what the same package we released this from yesterday.
Same package but no floats.
No floats.
Roger. Okay. That sounds good. So we can find clump weights in sonar pretty easy.
I might need to confirm the no floats, so I don't know why they would put them on, but I should check.
Yeah, okay. So we can probably, when we get close, we'll go up, find it mid-water.
Actually, Nav,
follow it down.
do you want to just radio the winch operator and ask if there are floats on this wire package?
Copy that. Winch control. I just want to verify, are there floats on this payload?
There are no floats on the payload. There is just the 7-meter drop with the pink hook.
Copy that. Thank you.
Yesterday laterals were working really well in Atalanta. I'm going to give them another try and make sure they're still in the game.
Sounds great. Do you want to bring your heading to port, I guess? Or do you want to find me in starboard?
I wasn't going to change my heading. I was just going to check the lateral.
Oh, yeah,
measurement.
roger, yep.
Oh, yeah. It's great.
Nice.
It's so good.
So good. So they're going to go down to 2100.
Winch, go for nav. Copy that. Thank you. So...
There's the tool basket. Cool.
how high off the bottom do we want them to stop?
I think if we bring the hook to, let's say, 30 meters.
Okay. So... Winch control, pay out another 5 meters, please.
When you have a set, can I please get a USBL reset?
Yes.
Thank you.
Bing.
Have you seen yet what happens if I am in auto XY when you do that?
No.
Okay, next time we do it, depending on the situation, we should take a look, because it's kind of fun.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
For those of us just tuning in, can we get a super quick intro to what we're doing right now?
Absolutely. So we are just wrapping up our long dive here at Main Endeavour Field. This dive has been over 30 hours. Right now we are sending the winch wire down from the ship to pick up our tool basket, which we have a bunch of instruments to be recovered in. So there's an old camera in there that stopped working at some point, and also a Maris seismometer. I believe there's also some gas tights that were sampled both at the grotto vents and the southern smoke and mirrors and other vents there. And then once we've recovered the tool basket, we've got a couple larval trap experiments to recover into our starboard
that,
bio box,
2155 meters.
and then a release of a sediment trap
We might
at the
need
very end.
Another 10.
Opportunistically, we'll
that's,
clean up some garbage that we've collected
like
down
30
here
meters
from
below
over the
above
years of
us.
experiments,
Is that right?
and possibly
It's
recover some of that to
40
our
from
porch. It's always a
beach.
good effort.
Yeah.
So 30
A little
from the
bit of
hook.
everything. We got bio,
What was that? 30
geology,
from the hook?
chemistry,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
technology,
Yeah,
clean
cool.
up.
Right.
interdisciplinary dive.
Okay, good.
Absolutely.
I think we'll go up in the water column and find this hook. Okay, we're at 47 without it.
So we're just at the point now where the hook on the winch wire is
I'm
close
ready
to
for you
bottom,
haul in
so
now.
pilots will be taking over from here.
And you're heading up 30 meters?
30 meters off bottom, yeah. That's the game
Thanks,
plan.
Justin.
And also, when you have a fourth hand, can I have Atalanta looking down?
Yes, you
I'll
can.
try and stay right underneath for now.
I, in fact, do have a fourth hand.
That was all the way on.
What's up? Oh.
Yeah.
Trev, have you been finding that the tilt needs a lot of persuasion?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta really persuade it.
You got to talk to it a lot about what you need from it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Communication is important.
Absolutely. So you're still coming up?
Yep.
I'll try and stay 30 below you.
Okay, you want 30
I'm
plus.
Right
Yep.
underneath you, yeah.
Yeah, I see. I gotcha. So I'm gonna come up to 60.
Is there a yes.
What's up? Is there a what?
Is there a chance that those sonars have swapped?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend it's not the thing and just keep working with. There's a wire on Atalanta's. Can you lateral, please?
Yep. To port?
Yes.
Yeah, that's about right.
Wow. Can you please, on Atalanta's sonar, do some scan reversing? We can keep an eye on that.
Do you want me to still come up?
Yeah.
I'm 100% lateral, and then it'll get out of there really fast.
Yeah, roger. You might be able to bring your... No, never mind. That's not at all how that works. Never mind, you're doing good.
Yeah, Atalanta's out of there.
Is it getting farther?
Yeah.
Yeah, good, okay.
Great.
You're good, thank you. Okay, I'm 27 meters off
That was
bottom.
cozy.
That was cozy. I'm going to do auto alt right here. I should still be below it, but I don't want to be right below it.
I can still see it occasionally in Atalanta.
Can you see it visually?
Yes, I can, only because I know where it is.
Roger. Okay, I'm going to back over here.
Yeah, it's some combination of like to starboard of Herc and right over the top.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm backing away a little bit first. Okay, where are you, little one? I got it in Herc sonar now. I'm gonna head over there.
Less than 10 meters out.
And again, Johan, could you give me some reversal on
Yes.
that thing? You know what I'm talking about. Lost it. There it is, 15 meters ahead. Good, that's a great distance for it to be.
Still
10
only
meters out.
10 meter from
There
Atalanta.
it is in front
Yeah.
cam. I'm gonna come up a little bit. You can probably leave that now.
Roger.
Oh, they're 20-meter circles now.
Can
Okay.
you come video, please, on the Herc Zeus? Come full extra super duper wide. Thank you. Okay, pink hook's in sight. Atalanta's good and far away. Nice. Okay, this is happy. All right, I'm gonna sit here just for a sec, get my bearings, and then yeah, we got it in the Tritech too. Wonderful.
Is there a reset we're doing on the lower cam to bring it back for a little while? Should I just power cycle it?
I'm not sure.
I'm just going to power cycle it and see if we can get it back.
Okay. Okay, can you have the winch pay out 10 meters, please?
Copy.
And I'm going to go down
Winch
10 meters with it there, Cap,
control.
You're
pay
going
out
down 10 meters?
at
Okay.
10 meters a
the-
minute, please.
with the winch.
Okay.
All right. This is looking nice and stable. Atalanta's still on the go. Love it.
Yeah. She'll be on the run for the rest of the stop, I think.
Yeah. Okay, we can do another 10.
Copy that. Pay out another 10 meters at 10 meters a minute, please.
Got the tool basket in sight on the Zeus camera now, which is great. I'm guessing we're probably gonna need a ship move, but we won't do that yet. Whee!
Copy, 10 meters paid out.
Let's do 7 meters.
Winch control, pay out 7 meters, please.
Meter range on that sonar, that Tritech sonar. Cool. 2.5 meters per ring. That's great. So Nico, just to confirm, the end goal here is we're going to line the pink hook-ish above the tool basket. We're going to grab it with a manip, hook it into somewhere on the top, and then haul the tool basket up. Is that correct?
Correct.
We're not doing any more fluffing around on there or nothing?
Nope.
Great. That's great news.
Copy that, thanks.
Let's do another 3, please.
Winch control, pay out another 3 meters, please.
Get a little better perspective on bottom. Probably could have done bigger moves, but there's no hurry. Okay, so the eventual bearing for the ship move is going to be
Copy.
2.5. Do you want to note that down? When we need a ship move, it's going to be 2.5 meters, or 2.5 bearing.
025, copy.
Yeah, I might lose my heading here, but I want to see how far away is that tool basket. I'm going to drop below the hook here. Let's do this.
Do you have your little rangefinder?
Yeah, I do.
Cool.
Let's see what we got. It looks like 18 meters from me.
I'm pulling on you, sorry.
So I'm going to say, let's move the ship 10 meters at that bearing, please.
Copy that.
Does that make sense to everybody? Does that seem right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it then.
Bridge nav. 10 meters at 025, please. Thank you.
Right.
Atalanta's laterals have stopped working. I'm wondering if we should pause that ship move till we get them back. Because I think the ship move will take Atalanta faster than it'll take the wire, right?
Yeah, understood. Hold position now.
Bridge nav, please hold position.
Yeah, okay. Neat. Do you have any auto heading?
I have auto head.
And the thrusters are working? Yeah,
Thank you.
okay.
The thrusters,
What if you change auto head?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
good.
working.
Okay, and I see results down there too.
Yeah.
And if you just try laterals right now, what happens?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. What if you try yaw? That works. Okay. Try cycling auto head.
I already did.
Okay. And try cycling thruster enable, maybe. I can't remember what I did.
I never touched thruster enable to get it back.
Do you have to let it go, or do you have to just slide it?
I think you can just let it go. I think you can just slide it.
Okay.
I can fuss with this if you keep an eye on the wire.
I'm keeping an eye on
Okay.
it. Yep. Can you range in and Atalanta? Actually, I can just do that. I'm not doing anything else. Neat.
Nice.
I am not looking at anything else. I'm just trying to get this working again.
Understood. Yeah, Atalanta's 7 meters from the wire, which is actually the same as it is on the surface. So that's great.
Okay.
Ish.
I can reboot the GUI.
Well, let me try my GUI before.
Okay.
Just maybe there's like one of those weird, it's in both GUIs kind of situation. It seems like no. No, I got nothing. Okay. So you can reboot it if you'd like.
Okay.
It might have to be my GUI that restarts, which I'm not really
Yeah, no, you don't have to be keen on that.
not keen on that.
Our GUIs don't make a difference. It would be topside,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, totally.
Your GUI, my GUI, all the same GUI. I can't get this up.
Okay, so what are our options? Our options are here's a well, I don't like that actually. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. If we move it directly that way, then yeah, okay. So why don't we do this? Why don't I pull you south? We'll have the wire come up a couple meters. We'll bring the ship that way. Once the ship moves complete, we'll let it sit for 5 minutes. Then the hook will have settled out. We'll reacquire it and do it from there.
Sounds good.
Okay,
I
can
like
you please
that.
have the winch come up 3 meters?
Copy that. Winch control. Can you haul in 3 meters, please?
Yeah, this is super cozy.
And then we can do that other ship move.
Copy, thanks.
So you can keep your heading, watching that wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do the ship move now too.
Okay. Bridge control. Can we have a 10 meter ship move at 025, please? Thanks. Copy that.
You can tell him if you want. He'll be holding for 10 minutes probably.
Copy. Winch control, we will probably be holding here for about 10 minutes, just so you know.
Starting to pull Atalanta away now. It's gonna hold
Yeah.
here.
Over,
Yeah, nice.
over 10, what
I
is
got
it?
10 meters per ring, so
10 meters, yeah.
13 meters, something like that.
Cool.
15, good. So we'll stay
Excellent.
here-ish, and then let that hook move. We'll slowly let you come back that to the north. You can keep fussing if you want. Seems harmless at this point. If you don't
Yeah.
want, that's fine too.
Yeah, I guess it's really easy to have auto head off right now.
Does it work with no auto heading on?
No.
Bizarre. Yeah, I think it was that current we were seeing yesterday. Remember that was pushing us to the north?
Uh-huh.
It's the same thing that we're seeing now. I think Atalanta's just a bit bigger sail, which is why what I'm getting at is why was the hook closer to Atalanta down here than it is at the surface?
Oh, okay.
Probably that. So this is where laterals
Right.
are huge help.
Yeah, no kidding.
But if we can get the wire, do you know how far they moved? Sorry, how far the ship moved on its last quick call in there?
About 1 to 2 meters.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we cancel it pretty quick. I don't love that it's crossed our...
What the what?
The beacon, if this is like our wire to Atalanta.
Yeah, true enough. I can go more to starboard.
Yeah.
Where am I going? More to starboard is what I said. Let's go this way.
Why is that?
The beacon, if this is our like 6-8 wire
Yeah.
path,
Yeah.
then the beacon is kind of, the wire might be like touching.
Yeah,
Right.
in theory they're going to both go down together, but
Right, yeah.
it doesn't hurt to give it more separation. I'll just lateral the starboard a bunch.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
But in theory, it's not the same as in reality ever. Let's do a more like 240 heading or 225 or something.
Okay.
I confirmed the clump weight on this is only about 2 45-pound weights, so.
Roger that. Yeah, the hook has not started to move. I can see as soon as I took off tension on Atalanta, it gets closer to the hook again. Which I guess makes sense anyway, but
Yeah, the hook was just going to take a long time to move if it's that light.
yeah, which is fine if we had laterals.
Right.
You could probably bring your auto heading around or turn it off or whatever you want.
Yeah. There it is. Lats are back.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do something?
No.
Okay, roger that. Just needed a rest.
Just wanted to be heard.
Well, it seems like we can't really count on them.
No,
but
agreed. So
we'll,
let's keep this set up.
yeah.
We'll use them if we got them, but if we don't, we won't.
What? I mean, I have been pressing lots of buttons, but I stopped. I gave up because it wasn't working. It was the same thing that happened, remember when I called you? I was pressing a ton of buttons and I couldn't get it to work, and then you came up and it was working. And
Right.
I was like, what just happened? It was just Trevor coming up to the van.
Right.
But it was just, I don't know, needed a rest.
I hate software.
Yeah, it's the worst. I love coffee though.
Yeah,
Related.
that beacon could move any time though. Go, go. There we go. 15 meters from Atalanta. And gone again. There it is.
Oh, laterals are gone again.
Did you press anything between
No.
working and not? They just turned off?
I pressed nothing.
Goodness gracious. What does the motor page say?
I checked this before. It's.
Does it show a commanded input?
I don't think so.
Command speed 0. Yeah, neat.
It's just the slider that's broken.
Yeah, sliders. must be-
Occasionally.
Mechanical sliders do that, you know?
But software sliders typically don't.
Yeah, you'd think. Have we seen 10 meters on that beacon, you think?
No, I don't think so. I think we've seen a little bit of a, well, it's pretty much the same position.
Pretty much the same position, roger.
I love this note. This note in our logs that just says, Grotto is amazing.
I wrote that.
You read that? Grotto is amazing.
Yeah, it loves that spot.
Why is it just chilling? Come on, buddy. Work with us. I wonder if we should do another 5 meters on the ship, just to make sure it's too far. And if we want to move the ship back towards, that's easier to do than having it move north. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. While we're set up like this, we don't need to wait for that to go all the way through, but at least that way it's going the right way.
Copy that. 5 meters at 030.
Seems right.
Bridge nav. Can we have 5 meters at 030, please? Thanks.
I'm kind of guessing with that, but I don't know. I think it makes sense. Anyway, even when we go grab it, I'd love to be flying over the toolbox, grab it, and bring it back towards the toolbox, so it's not slapping on the roof.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want to give a shout out to the students from South America who are joining us today. Thank you for your questions. We might not be able to get to all of them, but we are very grateful for you watching and hope you enjoy joining in on our ocean exploration.
Why isn't it moving at all?
Very light and very far away.
Yeah.
Is this a good time to answer some questions from our student viewers?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah? Well, we have a group from Uruguay, and they're watching, which is really awesome. And they want to know what are some of the most interesting things we've seen. So I feel like that is definitely subjective, and I would like to hear what you guys think.
I'm interested. Go ahead, Nico.
On this expedition? I mean, that camera placement,
I
y'all
didn't
performed.
get to see the final placement.
It was amazing. So they had to place a new camera system on top of a shelf of a vent, and it was pretty spectacular. It was tippy at first, but they worked a lot of magic to get into a stable position and get it into a scientifically interesting place. It was a lot of effort, but it seems like it was well worth it.
Oh, that's awesome. They've got good imagery and everything.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the final config.
Yeah. We'll want pictures of how it turned out.
It's always fun to see what visuals our cameras pick up that see things differently than maybe we were seeing in real time.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's very focused on like close field worms and other things that grow on these vent structures. You never quite know what you're going to end up doing when you get to these dives because, of course, in these vent fields, everything's always changing. Sometimes cliffs fall off. We've had cables damaged, severed, ripped, come back to find our instruments all disconnected. But it's ever-changing and always a challenge.
And we've seen some higher temperatures this expedition than we expected, haven't we?
Yeah, seemingly there was a temperature recorded over 360 degrees, and I think the past couple of years we've been really only getting about 325.
That's Celsius for you Americans
That
out
would
there.
be Celsius, yes.
So I think I'm actually going to start going that way now. A, because it moves a little bit, and B, because I'm kind of bored.
I hesitate.
You should. That is the better thing to do.
Can we chat about that a sec?
Yeah. Holding position.
One, this responded for a second. I don't know what's going on here. You still got the wire is still across the 6/8.
Yeah, it's getting worse, which is great.
Even the laterals wouldn't get me out of that. The laterals were only going over about that far.
Yeah, roger.
If we bring the vehicle in, it's just going to, like...
Make it worse?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
going to bring Atalanta right up against it. And it's already going to be on the 6/8.
How has Atalanta been hanging for this dive recently? Has it been
It's been about these
there?
clumps, yeah.
Okay. Neat. Why won't that hook move?
I think we got a little out of it, but
It's still, yeah, it moved like this way.
yeah, a little north.
Yeah, I don't know. I almost want...
Can you set the hook on the ground to keep it from, like, does it stop moving if you do that?
It does, as long as you've set it down enough it doesn't heave back up. And then you got the clump weights, which are, what, 12 meters above you?
Uh-huh.
So that's fine, but I don't know if I want to grab it like that.
Right.
And we got to probably watch touchdown on that so we don't hook, or I guess bash, a cable or something.
Is that why they didn't go with the weight on the seafloor at front line?
Yeah, I think we should look at it. I think we should look at, we can always come back
Okay,
here.
I think we're going to be looking at it with Atalanta, though.
That's fine, that's a good start, yeah.
So, like,
I can just back straight up.
what are we going to learn by looking at it?
We'll learn that it's not actually on the ground. Which I don't think it is, but
No, it shouldn't be, but
Yeah, because they came up 3 meters.
I didn't actually watch if the winch was hauling in or paying out for those 3 meters. I remember what we asked, but I don't remember what actually happened. So there's always a possibility of miscommunication there.
Okay, I have laterals back. Not that it matters.
Yeah, they'll be gone again. If you leave them on, do they stay on or do they
Well,
disappear?
it stopped in the middle of them being on.
Neat. Okay.
Like, they were on and then they weren't.
Well, let's just see what happens. Okay. I'm actually not being pulled that much by Atalanta. Maybe Atalanta wants to sit back there now too.
that'd be nice.
That would be nice. I bet it's going to creep forward a bit, but we're still 15 meters from the wire, which is farther than on deck.
Okay, so if I have the laterals on and then they drop
Oh, they
out
run
on
away.
us.
Look at that, 141%.
Oh my gosh. If I,
What
good
is?
grief.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. If I have the laterals on and then we do a bunch of stuff and then the laterals crap out, we're gonna get dropped into the wire. So it almost seems like it's better not to use them at this point.
Just to know where we are.
Well, yeah, just because if they shut off, they're gonna leave us in a pretty rough position.
They do give you some time though to escape. Yeah, I could go either way
Do
on
you-
that, I think. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, do you have enough time? I mean, if we just go on what I'm suggesting, we're never gonna get anything done. So I'm just being the
Yeah, be the devil's advocate. Yeah.
advocate here.
I think we should use laterals if we have them and keep
Uh-huh.
a sharp eye on them. And if they die, we assess where we're at,
Okay,
where the wire's hanging, where the basket is, etc.
okay. If I'm gonna be properly responsive to that change, it's gonna narrow my focus a little bit
Yeah, roger
from the
that.
rest of the scene.
Roger.
So, because that's pretty sneaky.
So sneaky.
So the plan is you go in and take a look, and I let you know when the laterals switch off, and you make a run for it.
Possibly make a run for it, depending on where we're at.
Reassess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reassess.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Well, we've got them now. They're on.
yeah. And you are moving.
Yeah.
Okay. If I can spin around yet. Let's see here. Not like that, I can't.
Yeah. Looks like the hook is finally moving a little closer.
Cool. Okay, great. Okay, I'm 13 meters off bottom. I see the hook and sonar. Okay. I think you can come up on winch, please. Probably 25, I'm guessing. But you can assess.
Come up 25 meters.
Come up to delta of 25.
Okay.
You're right, that was not clear. Okay, I got. There's the hook. Great. Okay. Let's have a look.
Does the vehicle, having grabbed onto the hook, does the vehicle have the ability to like fly that around just a little bit?
Yep. As long as we grab it on the up. If it heaves, grab it up here so that when it heaves down, it pays out instead of hanging on, pulling up the vehicle. You know what I mean? Let me do that
I
one
need
more.
you to say it again.
Okay. Hook's bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
And we're going to grab it out of the mid-water.
Yeah.
Make sure that we grab it when the hook is heaved up instead of on its low point. If we grab it on its low point, the ship will heave, the hook will heave, and it'll jerk the vehicle around. The alternative is grab it at the top of the heave, and the ship will heave down, paying out slack from that heave.
Gotcha.
Okay, I see hooks and weights. Quite high above it, which is fine. I'm going to descend again.
Okay. Roger.
Okay. Looks like laterals are still on the go. 115%. Love to see it. Okay. What do we got for Atalanta's sonar distance? Nothing. Cool. Oh, there it is. Lots. 18 meters. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to bring my heading around a little bit. So, if the laterals stop working on Atalanta, you probably end up drifting right above Herc, and I think that's okay at this point. Laterals are preferred, but no laterals are not catastrophic.
Roger that.
Does that seem reasonable to everybody?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull on you though, so I have to come down.
Yeah, roger that. You can come down. Yeah. You know what to do with Delta. I think
Yeah,
you know where we're at now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll go back and forth with you because
Yeah, of course.
I can't always tell if I'm pulling.
Can I, let's think about this a sec. Where am I in space? I want to be going down there. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, I think we can have a winch pay out 3 meters.
Copy that. Winch control. Can we pay out 3 meters, please?
So,
Copy that.
let's see, if I'm looking Yeah.
Yeah. USBL wise, it's about 3 to 5 meters from.
From there? Yeah, roger. Okay, let's have winch come down 2 more meters, please.
Copy that. Winch control, pay out 2 meters, please.
Good call, Gab.
I don't know why it's overdriving so much.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's overdriving them so much, and I don't have time to figure out what this all means.
Yeah, roger.
Copy.
Everything's looking pretty happy and stable. And if Atalanta loses laterals at this point, it'll actually drift to starboard, which is great. That's actually a better position. Well, an equal position. It'll be closer, but more behind the vehicle, which is great.
Okay.
So I'm happy with this situation right now. Let's see here. I'm gonna camera retract here just to get more perspective. Can you turn on my downlight, please?
Yes.
Okay. What do we got here? Okay, I'm 5 meters off bottom. It's about 2 meters. I'm gonna go down really quick, see how far away these all are. This is 5 meters from me, and the tool basket is 7 meters from me. Is it a chance that they're like only 2 meters off? So I did that little up down in auto XY so I wouldn't drift under it. And back in manual.
Looks more like closer to you than half the distance, so.
Yeah. It's pretty, I mean, and of course I'm talking to the corner of the tool basket, not the center, so. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a ship move or not. The ship's kind of has, I mean, you can type in whatever you want, but it kind of has 5 meter resolution. So we could do 5 meters kind of that way. Let's see what that looks like. What bearing is that?
So are you trying to center the hook over the tool basket, or are we going to set this down? We grab it out of the water column, or?
We'll grab it out of the water column. I would like it a little farther away than centered, so we grab it, pull it towards us, and hook it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think if they move 5 meters, 015, that would be good.
Roger that.
Yeah, let's do that, please.
Bridge, nav. Could we move the ship 5 meters at 015, please? Thank you.
So what I'd like to do is once we get the hook in a good position, we'll let the winch know we're about ready to go for a grab, so they know. We'll go in, grab it at the top of a heave, and I'll kind of back away and up just to make sure there's lots of slack in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll follow it down with a couple winch payouts. We'll do the hook.
Can you go back to the up and out bit?
Yeah. As soon as I see the jaws are closed around it, we want to make sure it's not wanking on the vehicle. So I'm going to back away with the hook in the hand and slightly up.
Okay.
And yeah, that way it'll be, the clump weight will still be in the same spot. The beacon will still be in the same spot, but the hook will be kind of draped in towards us, you know what I'm saying? And from there, hopefully we've set this up just past the toolbox once that ship moves in. At that point, we have the hook in the hand, nice and stable, and we can descend as we need to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. In my dreams, the hook is open towards us,
Yes.
but I don't think we're going to, it doesn't look like we're going to get that.
We don't get to pick that, but I think that's how it currently is.
Is that true?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Gate looks away from you.
Video, please zoom in.
Yeah, it looks like the gate's away from us, like Nico
Okay,
said.
come full wide, please.
Yeah, so that's not my dream, but I suppose that's the way it is. So the other issue is that the thing we're hooking to is a pair that's sitting down on the top of the...
Well, we could probably hook right to the frame itself, I think. Can I approach that safely? Medium, yes. Let me see what I can do. If I can get
Right,
a
because like when
visual
I was detaching that, the pair just like fell,
For
flopped
sure.
down.
But we don't need to hook to that pair ring.
Okay.
Okay, I can see that in other cameras. Video, can you zoom in pretty far, please? See how stable I can do this. There's a bunch of ring. We can hook into anything up there, is that correct? Nico?
Looking?
And if
Sure looks like it.
and for
Okay,
that,
come wide, please.
you got a good view in
Yeah.
upper. For that, will we be perched?
Probably. Well, maybe.
I think.
I was thinking not, but we could perch on this side of it. Cool. Yeah.
These are gas tights here.
Let's set ourselves up for success.
And just a note that you were talking about clipping right onto the frame. This one doesn't have that
Yeah.
ring that we're used to. You've
It
got
doesn't,
either a
yeah.
pair ring or a different kind of ring.
Yeah, Roger. I saw the two rings. I think there might be a shackle in there
Yeah,
that'd be really hard to hook.
Those
but
floppies are not ideal for trying to get this big hook onto it. You kind of want like a big rigid hook or a big rigid bail.
Yeah, or something taped off to the side in an
Yeah,
orientation.
this is like,
oh, that's right. We have done that in the past, like a short strop.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, this is not great.
All right, I should stop wrapping around it.
Yeah, stop that.
Okay. So it looks like either the current changed or I made the wrong call, and the hook's going. It was kind of there, kind of moved this way instead of that way. But anyway, whatever. That'll be fine. The hook is spinning. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Oh,
and
that would be awesome.
spins
That would
just a
that would
little.
actually make a huge difference for getting the floppies.
Oh yeah,
is
totally.
to have the gate towards
Just
us.
flick it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. Now that was good movement there. Saw that move all of a sudden, or whatever. Suddenly in the grand scheme of things.
I wonder if we can control our destiny a little bit, Trev, and maybe pick the side that we approach the hook from.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes, I think so. This
Depending,
is a safe way to
depending
go.
on how things settle out.
We can go 90 degrees this way.
That's
That'd
what
be
I'm
no
kind
problem.
of seeing.
Yeah.
Choose our destiny.
There's that hook movement. Yeah. Nice. Love to see it.
Don't move too much, hook.
I'd way rather it far that way than.
Okay.
than close, because that way we can pull it towards us and just have it all flopped over there
Gotcha.
into that.
Yeah.
And I can just bring it to the right. Yeah, that's actually great. Cool. Give it another probably minute or two. See this move stop, and then we can go back towards the tool basket. Yeah, because I'm only what 2.5 meters from it right now, so it's probably a 5 meter spread to the tool basket, and that's great. That means the thing's not going to be bonking our head while we pick it up, or while we are hooking it. Aeropress.
So what did you rig before when you used floppy shackles? You had like a strap?
Yeah, like a shorty
Okay.
that was taped in such a way that there was a nice solid hook taped off to the side of the A-frame area,
Interesting.
ready to be grabbed, and then the tape would rip and it would just pull the
Gotcha.
lift point.
Okay.
So there's that 5 meter resolution I'm talking about. I think we moved a little too far, but I don't think we're going to get better. So,
Yeah, it was pretty north too. But
yeah. Again, north's fine. I'm happy to pull it back towards.
yeah,
It's not so bad. And I think if we try to call in more ship moves to correct for it, it's going to just not work. So I think we are happy to do a grab soon. I'm going to do one more minute just for patience is a virtue kind of situation. I feel like that moved the original move we asked like half an hour ago. But anyway, that's fine. Yeah, like why is it now 10 meters more north? Rats. What are you going to do? Okay, I think I'm ready to go for this. Are you ready for that? You ready for that, Gab?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Yeah.
So it's not playing super nice with the direction.
No, I can go around this way. We can grab
Yeah.
it. I'll come up and back away, back
Okay.
down south again. But that's fine. That all brings it away from Atalanta. I don't know. I think it'll be okay.
Okay. Sounds great.
So, yeah. Yeah, Johan, you can let the winch know that we're about ready to grab the hook. I
copy
don't
that.
think they need to know, but whatever. And you can spark up the arm.
Winch control. Just be advised, we are going for a grab on the winch, on the hook.
Okay, I am stable, going in slow. As soon as that craft is out, I'll do the last approach. And I'd like the arm out pretty far, but not fully. Keep it out of the brow as much as possible. And again, we're trying to grab it on the upheave. So that's up to me as well to get low enough.
Negative. Thanks.
Good. I haven't decided how I'm going to do this yet.
Okay,
That's blind.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
we're grabbing it on the upheave.
Yeah, sorry, grab it. You would not, would you grab it on the hook or on the cable? What are you talking, sorry, say again. Okay, thank you, Dan, appreciate it. Okay, what do you think about that, Trev?
Yeah, either.
Then you're flying it in.
That's fine. We could do that.
and
Unless you're confident you're grabbing it on the upheave. But that's what I mean. If you grab it on the downheave, then it pulls up and rips.
Yeah.
So.
But then can we actually get, then we can hold the shackles with the craft. It's your call, but.
Oh, you just grab the wire with the Orion and then transfer the pink hook to the craft after.
Oh, okay. It's your call for sure.
Well, let's hold on a sec. I don't want to get more wrapped around this.
But I'm game for whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't really matter.
Okay, so I think that I need to, if I'm going to...
Yeah, go for the Orion. Okay. We're good, Dan.
Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Orion, Dan, so thank you for the recommendation, and we'll sort through it, and we'll give you a shout if we need a hand, okay? Thank you so much.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's the plan. Thank you.
All right, you want to get that out and I can fly it in?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you level those jaws out a little more?
Yes, I can. I need to think for a second here.
Yeah, I know.
And do you need it further away from the vehicle too, probably?
That'd be fine, yeah, either way. I think if you just roll that forearm, you'd be fine.
Yeah, I also want it in a place where the craft can actually get to it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got longer reach on the Orion.
And we can move that later too. Oh, I hate that. I hate the indicator on the heading changes on Atalanta's page. Like, why is my heading 345? Oh, it's because I'm on a different page, but it looks the same.
Okay, is that getting pretty close to what you want to see?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to pitch in a little more here.
Oh, Roger.
Nope, I won't touch it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I am on the jaw close button.
Okay.
You're gonna have to say when though.
Yeah, roger. Close now. Perfect.
Okay, it's locked.
Okay. You can do what you need to do to get that in the craft. I'm going to work on flying it.
Okay. Nice job.
Thanks, you too. Nice lay away from us. That's good. Yeah, you just do arm stuff, no problem.
Okay.
Can I have 2 meters out on the winch, please?
Copy that. Winch control, pay out 2 meters,
Why am I
please.
struggling here?
Oh no. Stand by, he dropped his radio.
Okay, I'm switching arms, Trev.
Okay. Is he paying out? He's not paying out?
No, not yet. Looks like he's trying to get the battery back in.
Oh my goodness.
I'll go yell out the window.
Thanks.
Okay. Johan, can you please double check all my sonars as we go?
Yes.
Just make sure that I'm not missing anything with Atalanta or anything.
Copy that.
Thank you. Looks like he's paying out now.
Yep.
Okay, great.
He's doing the 2 meter payout, but then he needs to grab a new radio.
Roger that. Thank you, Nico.
Freeze fail. Good grief.
Nice. Standing by on winch radio. Want me to release that Orion for you? Oh, I can't. You have to do it.
Yeah. I can do that. Yeah, you happy with the slack and everything?
Yeah, yeah, it's good. Looks good.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's all snaggle-toothed in there.
Yeah, lovely. Gotta love that.
Nice.
Nice, lovely. Nice job. All right. Winch man, where are ya?
I can see him right in the corner.
Looks like Ada's getting a little closer, but not much. Still
Okay.
15 meters away.
Thank you. There we go. Radio. You can have him pay
Let's
out
wait
2
for
meters
a radio check.
when he's got a radio check.
Winch control, radio check.
Control winch, I'm back. I grabbed the new radio.
Great. Can you pay out 2 meters, please?
Was that my original grip or did the hook slip?
Don't know.
It slipped a little when you let go with the Orion.
Okay. That's not promising. I hope I have a good enough grip.
Copy that.
Thanks, Nico. Thanks for keeping a sharp eye on things.
Okay, we can take another meter out, please.
Winch control, pay out 1 meter, please.
Atalanta's laterals have failed.
Roger that. Let's keep a close eye on that.
Yep.
We are a good setup for that. I think it'll be okay, but we will keep a gray watch on it.
Copy.
Pay out 1 meter.
Winch control, pay out 1 more meter.
Can you get the arm up, please?
Yep.
Okay, winch can hold there. I'm landed, you can hook.
Okay, can you keep
And-
an eye on, oh yeah, go ahead.
Can you have the winch haul in 1/2 meter?
Winch control, haul in 0.5 meters, please.
This is not a good grip.
No, you can schmear probably.
Yeah, I'm going for the schmear. Can you keep an eye on Atalanta for me?
Yeah. Nice.
Doesn't
I
fit
don't
in
like-
there.
Can we have him haul in 1/2 meter again? 0.5 meters.
Winch control, haul in 0.5 meters, please.
It's just slipping out of my grip.
I haven't seen the wire in Atalanta's camera for a while, or in sonar. I'm gonna play with heading a bit.
I think we're too tight on the wire here.
Yeah, I hope that shackle will flip up. You might be able to flip it towards you, you know what I mean?
It just wants to slip out of the grip. I don't have a good grip. I think I need to re-grip, unfortunately.
I don't know if you'll get a better one than that.
Okay.
You might, but
The wire heave alone is slipping your fingers like
yeah,
that.
totally. We can try a new grip, but I think that's what it's going to be. You can call for a zoom if you'd like.
Zoom, please.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
my, Nice.
Okay, go wide, please. Okay, that's all I'm gonna get.
Yep.
If I let go though,
You can just pull it until it falls off. Falls out of your grip, you know? Yeah, nice.
but if I let go, it's gonna fall out of the gate there.
Yeah, if you pull, then it'll keep it seated until it slides out of your grip. I think.
Should I just let go maybe?
Maybe.
There
Oh,
we go.
Sorry. Nice.
That's it.
Winch haul in 1 meter.
Winch control, haul in 1 meter, please.
Atalanta's good and clear at 8-9 meters.
Okay.
Copy.
Haul in another meter.
Winch control, haul in 1 more meter, please.
Have him just haul in slow, continuous.
Copy. Winch control, you have tool basket on the hook. Can you haul in continuously at 10 meters a minute, please?
Copy. All in it.
I've got laterals back, so laterals are coming live.
Roger. Okay, I'm backing away. Happy there, Nico? Can I bug out?
Happy there.
Okay, I'm going away. See ya.
Great.
Nice job, everybody.
Yeah, killer.
We have
Good
liftoff.
work.
Can you watch it in the 180 as you back away, or
I can probably, yeah.
just haven't seen it quite lift from the seafloor?
Okay.
There it goes. Wonderful. Okay.
Okay, get me out of there.
fires away. He can keep hauling in slow until I get farther.
Yep.
And then once we're pulled away, he can haul in fast. Okay. That's a good heading there. Full speed. Okay. Gab, can you get Atalanta's heading looking at the wire?
Yes, I can.
And you can probably
doesn't-
kill the laterals now.
Yeah, it doesn't want to.
That looks good now.
Yeah, the laterals were causing the auto head to not really work very well.
Roger.
Hey, thanks, Dan.
Dan.
Appreciate the hot tip.
Okay, let's see. St. Atalanta's 12 meters. I can't see it, but it's 12 meters away.
It's probably 20 meters off bottom now.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
coming up a little bit, but that's fine because I'm pulling
Okay.
tight.
Our viewers are overwhelmingly saying, great job.
Yeah.
I
Thanks, guys.
Okay, we're like 18 meters. They're clear to come up fast.
Copy. Winch control, haul in
Whatever
at
speed.
max speed.
Copy. All in it.
All right, well, let's let this get up a couple 3 meters and go from there. Nice. So, yeah. Now what are we doing?
Well, as soon as you're comfortable to do so, we'll go back to that north instrument platform. We'll collect 2 larval traps, and then we've got a bit of trash there that we can pick up.
Nice.
I did see a severed oily cable. I think that would be a good one to bring back. It did have a parking position in the end and a connector. And once we have all that, the last thing will be cutting free the sediment trap once the tool basket is on deck.
Roger.
This is really funny. Does it do anything? See what? Oh, the fidget spinner. Oh, yes.
That's great.
Oh, my, oh, this is what it's about. Yeah, this is the bounce. Yeah, these will work for a while.
Hey, Nico, are you moving a sediment trap? I thought I saw that in the dive plan, the really, really heavy thing.
I think that was done earlier. I'm almost.
Lovely. I'd
I've
love to hear that.
heard that confirmation twice, so we're calling that word. And
Okay.
the only thing left to do with the sediment traps is release the old one.
Okay, so the first thing we're doing is going to the north instrument platform, which is kind of right under the tool basket. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Cool. Let's do a ship move for that so that the basket's farther away and we're working south. You know what I mean? I don't know, 20 meters or something? Whatever you think's best.
Yeah.
So that, like, it's like Atalanta, Herc, North IP.
So just due north?
Sure, yeah, whatever you think.
Okay.
I didn't really pay attention to where they were settling out versus the waypoints, so I'll leave that call up to you.
Copy that. I guess we'll do 20. Bridge control. Can we move the ship 20 meters at 020, please? Thank you.
Got enough zeros there, Oriel? I'm just giving you a hard time. Don't worry about me.
While you're making these moves, I'm just going to go make sure the deck crew is happy with us recovering a oily cable.
Roger that. Sounds very smart.
All right, I'm coming back down to seafloor. I think you can give me a little more on the pay outage.
Are you getting greedy?
For what?
Pay outage.
Yeah.
Do you really need more wire? Or are you just grabbing?
Hey, before you give me a reset, let's do an example, because we're way off. I'm gonna set up an auto XY, then we'll do an example of what happens.
Oh, okay. I was actually thinking about chasing down this ground a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Let me get you in a... So you got a reasonable amount of stuff there.
Yeah, everything looks good. Thanks. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna go starboard, because why the heck not?
Oh, so I should probably not check Doppler, hey?
Don't check Doppler.
Or USBL, maybe?
USBL can go, yeah. That's just power. It's just trickle charge.
Oh, that's right.
So can you guess what's going to happen if I'm in auto XY and you reset?
I heard that we crash into things. Pretty much.
That is...
It's a good summary.
That is an excellent summary.
Auto XY is told where it is in space by this program. And if it deviates from that, if it goes to the right or to the left, then it applies thruster force to bring it back to where it should be. Resetting it says you are here instead of over there. But I've already told it auto XY to stay here. So I'm sitting here stable, and all of a sudden it gets a software update saying you're actually over here. So it's going to shoot me back towards where it originally was. So that's what happens. So because you've offset where the DVL actually is, it changes where it thinks it is. It doesn't change where it thinks it is, it changes where it actually is, which means it has to update where it, whatever.
Okay.
So, if I'm sitting in auto XY here, let's set the max speed just so you can actually see this as we're waiting for other things. Oops.
Ready for it?
I'm all in. Let's do not auto depth because you can't see what's going on. Hold on.
It helps if you have like a significant drift on your
Totally, yeah.
Doppler.
Okay, and they're up 1900 meters. We'll probably not go too much closer till we see that ship move, so I'm going to hang out here anyway. So I'm in auto XY, and I'm sitting pretty stable. Now send a reset and watch the screen, see what happens.
All right. Sending a reset.
See, I'm full astern now. Because it's like, oh, somehow I've moved 5 meters off position instantly.
Johanna, good thing to watch is learn how to read his like thrusters. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's got it already.
Cool.
He's got that, yeah. So anyway, now I'm in the new spot. So that's not really an issue because we planned for it, flat ground, no objects. But if there's something there, there's nothing I can do aside from turning that off to stop it.
Yeah.
So that's why, that's what happens. Does it
All
make
right.
sense, right? Because it was there and now it's there. It wants to correct for that.
Trev,
Hello.
Cool.
it's not on any of the sensors that I've want to turn off immediately.
You can turn off some cameras.
I'm onto cameras now.
Okay.
Port rail.
I am back.
Sweet. What's the good word?
Tentative yes.
Okay.
Mike's in a meeting, so. We'll have to do a little bit of arm management.
What was that?
Where's the
Oh.
IP? Is it right
It's
there?
this one
Oh,
here.
trash pile. Yeah, cool.
I'll just wait for
I
Trevor
think we're
here.
good to actually approach that now.
What do you mean
Yeah.
by arm management?
So I'd like to hold the severed end up with Orion so it doesn't dangle down and spill out all the oil onto the deck.
Okay.
But we also have to cut the sediment trap free.
Okay.
And I'd like to recover, or be ready for recovery very soon after cutting that sediment trap. So
That makes sense because it's floating up. We want to bug out with the ship.
exactly.
Do you have an estimate of what the end of my sentence is going to be? What was I going to ask? Oh, how far the cable is from the sediment trap?
I can see on your map here, it's right next to the IP, and the sediment trap to be released looks like it's less than 15 meters away.
2023 sed trap temp?
Yeah,
Okay. So we'll probably have to bring that severed end over there.
that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So far, I am not finding any smoking guns among the things we like to turn off.
Hey, ONC folks,
Yes.
are we allowed to turn off your temperature probe, the bar's temperature probe combo? Ooh, there's a sediment trap.
Yes.
Neat. That's there.
That's the new one. Yeah.
That's the new one. Okay, cool. Don't go around that.
And but you want to keep the ONC CTD on?
That's correct. Unless you need it for troubleshooting matters, then we'll just make a note.
It might be good to turn it off for a moment if that doesn't hurt your data too much. It's just the next sensor to check that isn't like an integral nav sensor.
Okay. I'm going to quickly look over
That was
at the
good.
data
No,
chair
it's
here.
this one. It was the temp probe.
It was the temp probe. I just saw your DC
Oh, yeah.
jump way up into the green.
Love that. We don't care about that. That was a cobbled together thing that's got to be repaired anyway. Cool. That's
Wait,
great news.
I need to make sure I don't have anything else still off.
Roger.
I'm gonna turn it on once more.
So there are the larval traps.
Is there any reason we can't put the larval traps in the starboard box now?
No, you can absolutely put them in the starboard box now.
Okay, cool. Then we can just kind of check that off the list. Don't forget them. Don't get in a situation where it's tangly and difficult. Okay, let's just, I'm going to get some spatial awareness here. What do we got? IP is there. Cables, crab. Okay, Raj. So I might have heard rumors that there might be some stuff in the starboard box. Do we need to get that out first, or can it coexist?
I think there's very minimal things, if anything.
Roger that. So I don't
And then ahead of you, I can see the sediment trap we need to release, so
yeah, roger that too.
quite close.
Okay, so you're cool if I land in front of these larval traps, we can put them away and then go from there?
Yes.
Sounds good. We'll do that now. Why is it drifting that way so much?
Mhm.
Hate
Yeah,
that.
I don't know.
Don't like that for us.
I don't either.
It's probably just dragging up the 6/8 the whole way. What's our tension look like? Fine. Okay, well, I don't know. What am I doing? Larval traps. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I like this too because it keeps us the farthest this way right now. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's great. Well, as good as it can be.
As good as it can be.
Just to confirm, we didn't end up turning off or on the ONC CTD? Great, thank you.
We did not. They caught it just in time.
Cool. We don't need the temp probe for the remainder of this dive, is that correct?
Correct. The only thing we want to do is possibly test it again, but it sounds like it's not in a great place, so
Oh, it'd be fine to run. We don't want to leave it idling is the thing.
we can test it at the next dive we're going to, which is
Yeah, no problem.
Mothra.
And we can test, like I said, we can test it. It can run, no problem. I just don't want to leave it running for the next 4 or 5 hours. But 5 minutes, 10 minutes here and there is no problem at all.
Well, how long do we have for this wire package to come up? Because otherwise we're going to be waiting on that.
That's a great question. I'll do a little winch speed math.
In the meantime, I have landed down here, and
Yeah,
we're
if you
going to
can
start doing larval traps, right?
If you could just hold off for a second.
Holding off.
Roger.
We'll just sit down. That looks like I'm a lot closer to that larval trap than I actually am. I promise.
Okay, that's starting to go.
Going that way a little more.
Little.
Nice. A little bit. Can you hook me up with some shells?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fidget spinner wise, like the bounce is a novelty, I think.
Nav, can we get a position for these larval traps?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Sure,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
can get two. Oh, so close. I got three.
You got three? No.
Yeah. I flicked it instead of from here. From here. Oh.
I think somehow you also have to not pinch too hard.
Yeah, totally. There we go.
You're also a master of skimming stuff.
Same skill set.
Does that have to do with how you hold it too? Oh, I got it, yeah.
Back row confirming we're still standing by on you. Okay.
Try back figured out a new way.
Nice.
Very satisfying.
We are children.
Yeah. We need this.
That's looking great-ish. Oh, sorry.
Data, do you see that marker?
I do, thank you, I've got it.
Great.
So, pink hook. I think, like, I was Air Force 9 on it. Why did 9 grab it? Okay, because my first grab, last time I Nico, were you talking to us? Oh, okay.
All right, did we get an estimate how long this wire was going to take to come up?
Yeah, about 28 more minutes.
Okay, well, I'm thinking we get these larval traps, we get our severed cable staged by where we want it for the sediment trap release, and then we wait till that's on board and...
Oh yeah, we're not releasing the sediment trap till that's on
yeah,
board.
yeah,
No
absolutely,
problem.
yeah.
No.
So we just sit there and wait. I don't think we have time to... I don't think we want to do ship moves by the time they're like doing this
No.
at the surface.
We can do
so
everything that you've just listed within this ship move. No
yeah,
problem.
yeah. So I don't want to go test the temperature probe or anything like that. I don't want to hold this up any longer. Let's just get ready.
Okay, we can do larval traps now. Is that what I'm hearing?
Larval traps now. So the idea here is we want to keep them upright. You don't want them to tip over or anything like that. So grab as low as you can on the poly steel for inserting them into the bio box, and that would be
Roger.
great.
Okay, I'm starting with the left one.
And if anyone sees the numbers on them as we pick them up, make sure to shout it out.
And you call what you need from the cameras.
Yeah, she's not there, right? She just...
I mean, for me,
Oh, okay. Are you you're all the way racked out, right?
I'm all the way racked out. Yes.
Just so you're aware, that toolbox is spinning back towards us a little.
Roger. Perfect. Not much we can really do about it now.
Yeah.
Wow, thought I muted, my bad.
We've all been there before.
Trev, can you give me the starboard bio box?
Uh,
And I think I have the cameras, right? What's your hesitation there?
what do you want from me?
Starboard bio box.
And where do you want it?
Open.
Already? Okay.
And just a note, try not to bring this over top of that other one as you're recovering.
Okay.
Just because I can see all the rust coming off of it.
Okay, maybe I should recover the other one first then.
Let's do that.
Okay.
I saw you a 9 and a 2 on that one. On the one that we're putting down now. I don't know if that
Okay, so
is
I'm setting
important.
this one down again.
I think we've made comments in the past. Oh, I'm fully right.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
now I am. I've made comments in the past, Nico, about these monkeys just being horrendously too long. These ones are better.
Yeah,
Probably still
these are older experiments, so the note might not have taken place
for
yet.
sure, yeah. I understand that the propagation of that information is...
It can sometimes take years.
Yes. Would you like bubble on that?
The 180 is good for context.
Good, yeah, thanks, Nico.
love that it's right under the transom right now. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing there? I guess if Atalanta's streamed that way, this one's streamed that way, that's probably fine. There's no fight in Atalanta to stay there. It's just where it's sitting. So,
All right.
Okay, I've got that one first. This is that one.
this is that one.
And so I'll probably want to stash this in the back of the box, correct?
Seems fine to me.
So I don't bring it over. So I don't bring the other one over it.
I'm sorry. I'm glad you're enjoying the tunes, though. Yeah, it's a jam between Jamie and I.
Oh, you gotta restart everything now.
Oh, there was a reamer and some things in there.
Video, can I just get a zoom on starboard bio, please? Okay, cool. Next one.
Isn't the summer solstice tomorrow? Why? Why? I thought the solstice was the 21st.
It normally is, but this year it's different. I don't know.
Someone smarter than me is going to have to explain that.
The
'Cause I thought it
internet.
was I don't understand anything.
Anna, is your SPL on?
Now it is.
Oh.
It wasn't on earlier.
Video, can I get a zoom?
Sure can.
I haven't used following wrist this entire cruise.
Is that zoomed enough?
That is beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
D229.
Look at how following full this wrist is.
This is a larval trap, right?
This is a larval trap.
What kind of larvae is it trapping?
The sciencey kind.
Little baby
Ooh,
vents.
Neat. Baby vents?
Little chimlets.
Ventlets.
Larval chimneys.
Oh.
How cute would that be?
It'd be really cool if chimneys were kind of like larval jellyfish, where they kind of have like a mobile time.
Go wide? Where they
This-
had a what time?
Like a mobile time. Where they,
Oh
like,
my gosh, and
settled.
then what we're seeing is like the sessile,
Yeah.
like life phase of
Yeah.
the chimney.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
And they
I like
settled down.
I like thinking that these larval traps will then be, you know, grown into full chimneys to be installed on houses.
Oh. Someday they'll leave their sea home to
Exactly.
top the homes of human beings.
And Santa will use them.
Yeah, that's every chimney's dream.
From the time they're a young chimlet.
Wait, Jamie, can this become a children's book?
Oh my gosh.
On it.
Why haven't we ever put a Santa down at Endeavour?
Oh, watch
no,
that too.
I see it.
Yeah, so one of our scientists on board, Fabio, will be keen to get these on board and start the preservation.
He did explain to me that one of them collects them in one substance and another in that there's two of them collect them in one substance and the other two in another. And I'm not entirely
Oh.
sure the difference, but one is specifically to
Preserve?
extract DNA.
Oh, okay.
So Yes. So one of them is to facilitate collecting DNA to, I guess, really try to figure out the species of what larvae we're looking at.
Yeah, because it's not just here at Endeavour. They're all over Barclay as well. They're at a lot of our sites, so I don't think it's larvae that are specific to vent regions or anything like that. It's a much wider experiment. And I know they've already collected some, and these are like the next cycle of them, so obviously they were finding something interesting, but I can't speak much further than that.
Yeah, they fit.
They fit.
Good one.
That's excellent.
I might need your arm over there to try and stuff.
Stuff monkey's fists down?
Yeah.
Okay, you want them not hanging out of the box?
I don't know. We'll see how they look.
I mean, they often look quite cute hanging out of the box.
But they're like 16,000
Oh,
feet
they're like
long.
quite gangly.
Yeah. I'm gonna close it just a bump more. Maybe you can tuck it under. The short one will be fine. I think the long one might not be. I can also box out to help grab if you need. We're not planning to put anything else in this box, correct?
Nothing else is going in that box.
Great, so we'll convert it to Pandora's. Nice. Let me know what you need on box.
Okay.
Good trick, yeah.
Let me see if it fits in there. Yeah, can you close a bit?
Yeah, see if I can trap it under.
Yeah, close more. Okay, I'm gonna let go.
Okay, roger that. Lovely,
Sweet,
nice
that
job.
worked.
That worked a treat. Okay, box is fully closed. Let me know when you're ready for regular sample, whatever it's called. Video orientation.
Regular orientation, please. And we're done with that starboard box now, hey Nico?
We are. It is closed.
Right on.
So that severed oily cable I was talking about is not far from here.
Okay.
It should be just on the west side of the instrument platform, which is off to our right, I think, if my bearings are calibrated.
Could you explain why is it oily?
It's for pressure. So it's a bit of protection and pressure. So they're called PBOFs, which is pressure balance oil filled. And yeah, it means we can take them to these great depths.
And we're going there right now?
Yes, please.
Okay.
But it's also because
Should be right behind you.
oil doesn't
Roger.
conduct, can act sort of almost like an insulator.
Yes.
So like if we filled that with water, especially seawater, it would be sparking electrons all over the place. They would get quite leaky, or
Yeah.
could potentially. So oil is that like inert
Insulation.
thing. Yeah, so we have all our junction boxes on our vehicle are filled with oil as well, because it means that we can have each of those pieces experiences full ocean pressure plus 6 psi or whatever. So they experience all the pressure, but they don't have to experience living in corrosive, conductive seawater. So is it mineral oil that your oilies are filled with?
I believe it's a mineral oil or some kind of silicone oil.
Oh, interesting. I like that. So on the vehicle, the mineral oil, it's not anything it's kind of special, but it's very closely related to the stuff that you can buy
Buy
in
in
the
the
grocery.
pharmacy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
And I have comped volumes in a pinch with stuff we bought from the pharmacy.
Me too, and I got a really odd look once because I was having to fill
Did
something,
you
and
buy gallons
I
of
went
mineral
I
oil?
went back like 3 times in one day just buying mineral oil, and of course some
They're like,
people use
"You-"
it for digestive
Yeah, I was
issues.
gonna say,
So
they're like, you really need to go to the bathroom, don't you?
been through like 4
Should be this
bottles
one.
of mineral oil.
Oh, going to the IP. Sorry, I thought we were going to trash pile.
No, Nico, you said it's just west of the
It
IP?
should be just west
Oh,
of the
just
IP.
west of it. Sorry, I
Yep.
misunderstood.
Also, an update on the solstice question. People are saying it's because of the leap year.
Is this year a leap year? What year is it?
I actually haven't even confirmed that that's true. I'm just reading what our viewers are saying.
I haven't even confirmed it is a year.
Well, solstice is like a natural phenomenon, right?
Yeah.
And our calendar is not so tracking full of natural phenomena. It's like close, but
Yeah.
Where's the
Yeah.
cable we're looking for?
It can be
Keep going, oh, I swear it was here. Where was I looking earlier when I saw it? Keep looking ahead there for a moment.
Yeah, okay. Keep going this way.
Yeah. Is there anything behind us or off to the right? I swear I saw something earlier.
Do you know what colored tape we're
Oh,
looking for?
that might be it over there.
Oh, on the other side. Okay, I'm gonna go back around. In the meantime, video, you want to do a snap zoom on the bobblehead? Yeah.
There's
Stuff.
Mr. Adrian Round.
All right, great. Thanks. Come wide, please.
Who is that guy?
He was one of our previous director of physical operations or director of operations. I can't remember his title at the time, but he has since retired. And so we're commemorating all his contributions to the organization with a nice little bobblehead.
I
Aww.
think Ocean Networks was his retirement, wasn't it?
And you can absolutely get personalized bobbleheads made, and it's a delightful thing to do for somebody.
So
It's just
I
so-
have a
so
bobblehead
funny.
to deploy on this expedition for someone that I will be passing off to the ROV at some point.
Oh, fun. Who
That's
is it?
amazing.
Do we
It-
get to know?
It's our former data stewardship manager, Raina Jenkins, who
Oh,
put
Ra-
in
okay.
many,
Former?
many
Yeah,
years.
Raina's not an ONC anymore.
I don't know. if I
No,
knew
she's
that.
with the World Data System now.
World
Ooh,
Data System.
that
That's
sounds
a title.
awesome.
Yeah, it seems like a perfect position for her.
That's really sweet to commemorate.
So, am I looking at this shorty here?
Yes.
And the little blue one is also part of it or not?
I don't know how it would be, but it sure looks like it, doesn't it?
Can we get a zoom in, please?
Sure can.
I see a carabiner. That's good there. That
Maybe
looks like
this is the old Tempo mini camera, and it's a very special cable, because I've never seen anything like that before.
it's plugged into the ground currently. They moved that this dive.
Well, let's disconnect from the seafloor.
Okay, come wide,
Okay.
please.
Roger.
I'll request power off.
Is blue?
You are joking, right? I just want to check.
Is the blue cable an oily cable?
I don't know. So maybe my whole concerns about the oil are but how would it change from... Let's just take a look at that whole thing, shall we?
I'll come and land. We'll get a nice stable look.
I'd like to look at both this end and here.
Whoops, that's not how you drive this thing. Hold on a sec. Okay, where would you like to look? Could you point again?
This end, to make sure it's actually free and not buried or something. And
Okay, can
then
you zoom in, please,
this
Vivian?
end.
That's
Oh, I
good.
was just hoping you could lift it.
Oh, we can do that, sure.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick lift. Come
Okay,
wide, please.
Quick lift.
quick lift.
Not connected.
What's that? Okay. So what's on your mind, Nico?
I just want to see the end of this before we bring it up to the surface. I don't understand how it goes from an oily to seemingly not an oily. Those blue cables, that old Tempo mini cable, that didn't have oil filled, did it? Oh, it is. I don't know. That's very strange. I've never seen that before. Okay.
But I don't know how they did that. How we must have done that.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to look at here, Nico?
Nothing anymore. I just
Okay.
want to, I've seen what I need to see.
Okay.
We're going to be interested in recovering this cable.
Okay. So it's really just a project of like getting all this gangliness under control here?
That's absolutely the project. Now, we might need to set it down in order to cut the sediment trap. So I wanted to take this, and if we can, that crate of garbage up, but this cable would be the priority. Now, unfortunately, I think I need to go help on the back deck with this recovery.
Okay.
So
We've got Steve.
I think I probably should here. So why don't, Steve, if we're just collecting this cable and taking it over to the sediment trap and then waiting for a release of sediment trap once this package is on board. So does that sound good to the front row?
Yeah, it's okay to me. What does releasing the sediment trap entail?
It just means cutting a Amsteel line. So you might need to
Okay.
hold on with the Orion, which is why we should bring this over to it, because we'll run a recover right after releasing the sediment trap.
And is it okay to grab this oily, or is this something we're trying to preserve?
No, this is okay. We're only trying to preserve the far end of it.
The connector?
The connector,
Okay,
yeah.
but you don't care about what happens to the actual cable?
Nope.
Okay, great. So, okay.
If you look ahead, there is garbage there. We could try and pick that up as well, but that's a management question for the pilots. If you have to prioritize, I'd prefer the cable.
So.
Do we know the weight of that basket at all?